So the warm up would be 15 pounds. I'm gonna go for three repetitions. So I'll just keep going with the warm up. Right now it's 25. It's 25 pounds. Alright, just gotta drink water. Okay. Well, this is a pretty good exercise for triceps actually. Yeah, you definitely cannot see my triceps. You can see my legs only. Well, I don't want to adjust my camera. I like this view. It works for my exercise for triceps. So yeah. My left hand is a bit weaker than my right hand. I technically should start with my left hand first. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so if you have a weaker hand, go with the weaker hand first. Definitely a good idea. Because you have enough energy. Like at the very beginning, you have a lot of energy to spend for one muscle group. Specifically, like if you have a weaker arm, go with the weaker arm. All right. Yeah, I don't really like, to go on the floor all the time, in and out. But yeah, I don't have a bench. That's the thing. I don't really have a bench. I don't really have an option. Okay. Just maybe like 3, 4 to feel the weight. Yeah, that's good. My right hand is a lot stronger. I need the triceps for some reason. It's good. I'm gonna add a 10. Go full. Isn't that amazing? Like it stands. That's balance. Balance. Damn. I like it. I recently found out that you can have the balance, which is a nice thing. Well, it works with the regular dumbbells. Well, it should work with the regular dumbbells for sure. Well, we'll put it here. So now it's 10, 10, 20 plus 15. Bar is 15. So it's 35. My next set is going to be with 35. Well, so triceps is not a huge muscle group. So I can go like faster. The training today is not going to be too long. Let's see. I want to find my max for, like 5 reps. If I will be able to complete 5 reps without say 50 kg, that's perfect. 50 pounds. That would be perfect. I have 50. Yeah, you cannot see me, but you still can see like how I do the exercise, which is a lot more important. I don't want to adjust my camera. I have a little bit of lack of equipment. I don't have enough equipment, I would say. And, well, I have to, always adjust with what I have to find like what exercise I can do, what I cannot do, what would be better, what could be worse, But that's fun. this is the setup that you want to have. You want to have dumbbells, you want to have weights, you want to have mats, because you want to protect the floor. For sure, you want to protect the floor. If you want, I mean, if you don't want to protect the floor, I mean, you don't need that. But I hope you won't. Okay. You have to go heavy, guys. Like, if you want to build muscles, that's the thing. Like, you have to go heavy with weights. All right. Am I ready? I think I am ready. I have to go all the time down here. Okay. Extends. Right along the thing. Okay. Just. I'm not helping with my right hand here, but I might. So that's the thing. I might help myself. I don't need anybody. I don't need supporters. That was hard. Honestly, that wasn't easy. But with the right hand should be easier. Should be easier. All right. Yeah, so I'm struggling with my left hand, with my left arm. Sorry. Yeah, the thing when I'm recording videos as well, I just want to see from the side how I'm doing that. Is it good or not? Or stuff like that. But if I still need to record, I have to keep those videos somewhere. And I think YouTube is the best platform for that. Especially for, gym content, live streaming. What a time. So this kind of exercise for triceps are really good, but you have to really be careful about your elbows because it does damage your elbows. You don't have to go heavy if you're not ready. If you feel pain, we'd rather skip. We'd rather go to something easier, go to blocks. It's hard to create another, it's really hard to, create a plan, workout plan for all the muscles group just with dumbbells. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So this particular exercise works pretty well. I think it's really good. But again, I don't have any pain with my elbows, and I don't really need to train hard with my triceps. Like, I have a huge advantage. My triceps works. I've never done anything for my triceps specifically. This is what I'm trying to do right now, just now, and I still have it. I do have it when I did bench press. So I am not able to do bench press because I'm injured. I have a problem with the right shoulder, and literally I can do everything else except bench press. So that's the reason why you will not see me doing bench press. Not because I don't have a bench. This is the reason, but I still can do that from the floor. This is not very comfortable. I would say this is not comfortable, but this is possible. And this exercise with triceps, it's not really comfortable. No, I shouldn't say it's not really comfortable. It's okay. I don't feel any, it's not uncomfortable. Yeah, this is the right phrase. This is not uncomfortable. It's fine. I feel good. It's not the best thing. On the bench is going to be better. But the advantage from doing it on the floor stops me from going down. So if you went too low, if you went too low, it's going to be really hard for you to keep doing the exercise. Most likely you would have to stop. But here I have floor that stops me going too low, and I am, I like this range. I don't really stretch my muscles a lot because I don't really see, a power from that. Yeah, you have to see my legs, guys. Sorry for that. But otherwise, you would not see me while I'm doing the exercise. Not as good as I put it. Okay, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not going for the next set so far. So right now I have 15, 15 at 30 and 15 as a bar is 45 pounds. Well, it's really it's really interesting exercise because you cannot really go a lot heavy. And this is good and bad at the same time. You have to go slow for sure. And you can't really, it's not a deadlift where you can add, let's say, like every single training, like 10 pounds or at least 5 pounds every single time. Here, the progress is a lot slower. Same as with biceps, you cannot progress a lot. Okay, I will go for, I don't know, let's see. The goal is 5. To find out max for 5. So I will try to go with 5. And yeah, let's see from there. I have to always go down here. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think I would help myself with my right hand here. I think it's too heavy for my left hand. Still good? 5. Hardly ever. Yeah, 45 pounds. That's the weight for my left hand. Left arm, sorry. But I still can go heavier with the right one. Oh, that was tough. No, that was tough. Whew. No, I'm not gonna go any heavier. No. Yeah, 5, like 45 pounds for 5. That's it. No, not really. Okay, water time. Yeah, it was really hard. It was really, really hard. So this is my working set. I have to work with 45, which is good. I found out my working set, my working weight. I don't know if you could see, if I could see. Whatever. Yeah, it's hard to show muscles, especially like triceps when the camera is that low. So if you would like to work out and you still doing that at the commercial gym, especially at this time, like it's like 6, 7-ish p.m. This is horrible. I normally work out at this time because I don't have another time. Like, okay, I cannot come at 5 for sure. So 6 is the earliest time that I can come. 6, 7, like around that time, 6-ish, 7-ish. The worst time ever to be at the gym, commercial gym. No matter what day it is. Like I would say Friday might be better. Like Friday 7-ish is good. But you know, everything else is horrible. If it's Monday, especially if it's Monday, yeah, damn, no, that's the worst thing what you can do. Where it's the first, like the first of, I don't know, whatever, December, especially January. Yeah, all people, they go to the commercial gym, they sign out, they sign in for, sign up for membership. The worst time ever to go to the commercial gym. I'm not saying that you have to, build your own gym, but definitely it's beneficial. Definitely there are a couple of advantages. And yeah, especially like my biggest concern is winter time. I don't want to go to the gym during the winter time. And that was actually the main reason. I don't really care about people there, but it's really annoying when you want to go to, to complete all your workout plan done for a day, and every single time you are waiting for the machine, and I have a specific order, so I don't want to skip go from one to another one if it's not in order, and I have to wait, this kind of stuff, and it sucks. It's always somebody there. Like it's empty for the entire day, for the entire time, I would say, when you were at the gym, and then once you want to go, like a random dude, just like a couple of minutes before you occupy the machine, and you're like, damn, I'm gonna wait for his entire workout at that machine. Yeah, so this is a thing where you can avoid that, and it's not that expensive. Also, the people can afford that. Yeah, I take long rest periods because I am not ready. That's the thing. A good rule: if you're ready, you go. If you're not ready, you don't. That's it. Pretty simple. I feel uh, that my muscle is not really ready. I want 100% recovery. Some people would say, well, what's the purpose for you for doing warm up? Because like if you would wait for like 5+ minutes, you would cool down, and the answer is no. You would not cool down. It takes more time. I'm not pumping. Pump doesn't grow your muscle. Pump, basically it pumps pumps blood to your muscle, but it doesn't mean that it grows your muscles. Working with heavy weights, that's what grows, not pump. So you can do some pump, like if you really want, and you're bulking, like it's it's not always a good idea, but it's not the worst idea ever that you could do if you really like it. Sometimes, just for fun, could be. But in general, you had some stuff like drop sets, also the worst thing. Especially if you're a fan of, like CrossFit and stuff. Or that shit doesn't grow muscles at all. I'm not saying that this is a bad sport. Like if you like it for sure, you can go for it. But if you're not on steroids, there is no way that you can gain muscles, unless if you have, you know, insane genetic. Genetic really makes the difference. And medications, steroids, whatever. Yeah, if I think like I am ready, I can go for another one, for another five. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How I like it. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna help. For sure. I need that help. Oh, that wasn't horrible. That was hard. That was tough, but that wasn't horrible. Good. This is good. Yeah. I have to relock. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna go heavier for today. I have a smaller plates. I have some smaller plates, 2.5 pounds. And I might go with just one. I think that I might go just with the one. I don't really know how this is gonna work, but it could really work. Yes, it's good. Very good. Water time. Yeah, so I am not tired. I'm not sweat. I have a lot of energy. I'm not even sleepy, so it's not time for me to sleep, so it's still good. I'm still alright. I'm still okay. But I feel that my muscles are tired. My triceps is really tired. And that's exactly how you need to train. I'm sure that this is the best way. I'm sure that this is the best way because I'm still able to do everything else. Everything else what I want to do like in the regular life, but not with the tricep. Triceps is tired. Yeah. Yeah, and this is a desk where I work. So my gym basically it's the same as uh, my office. I would say. Uh, and you know what? This isn't my bed. Well, it's a mattress. It's not like a proper bed, but I fold it, put it next to the wall, and yeah, during the night time when I sleep, I just put my mat on the mats, on the floor here, and this is how I sleep. I don't have a lot of space here in the room, so I have to manage that tiny amount of space that I have, and I think that I'm doing pretty good. With the amount of space, with the amount of money, what I have, it's pretty decent, and I'm still able to do everything else. I think increasing comfort, that's the only thing what I really need. But you know, yeah, and two things, two things that I really need. The first one is a bench. It's easy. Yeah, I can. Yeah, you just need to buy it. I would say three things. Yeah. So the third one I would add is a rack for weights because they're just on the floor. It's not nice to keep them on the floor all the time. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not really nice. That's what I mean. And the third thing that is not possible to build up here is a rack, like a power rack for in a bar. So I might be able to do some squats or some stuff like that. So far, without a bench, I'm doing pretty good. I can do pretty much everything so far. Not all the exercises, basically not, but most of their muscle groups are okay with dumbbells. Oh yeah, my triceps is tired. I can feel that. It's really tiring. I'm really, really, really tired. I've spent like 3 minutes already, but it's still, I'm still not ready. And that's the rule. You're ready, you go. You don't, there you go. There you go then. It's pointless to do a set when you know for sure right at the very beginning that the set is not going to be really good. Like if you do, 10 reps, you rest for a minute, or whatever the exercise is, most likely you will not be able to do even a half of that in a minute. Your body is not recovered. And it depends how heavy you go, obviously. Okay, today's triceps. Today is all good. Yeah, like if you have any questions, you can just drop it there. I'll, prepare for my next stream. I try to stream every single day because I work out every single day. So actually, like I stream at the time when I work out. That's the thing. If if I don't stream, so basically that means I don't work out. I might be I might be very busy. Depends on the day. I might be somewhere else, like not in my home. Yeah, it happens like once in a while. But the goal is to go every single day. I'm sure that it's not possible to go every single day. But if I would skip a day in a week, like every single week or every other week, or like 2 days per month, 5 days per month, well, that's totally okay. That's excellent. That's amazing result. And I work out not for like very long time, which is good. Yeah, I know that 40 minutes done, and it's at home. I don't spend time for travel from your home to the gym. I don't really spend much time. Well, I am at home already, so especially during the winter time. Now, you don't want to go outside, especially when it's like 7 or 6 p.m. It's dark, it's cold, it's windy, snowy, muddy sometimes. No, not good. Crowdy, a lot of people. I'm not saying that crowd place is always bad, but most likely it is bad. And in terms of a gym, it's extremely bad. A lot of people, it's extremely bad. You want to take a pace. Yeah, but at the other, at the same time, you know, you don't have any support. So if you fucked, no one can come and help you. So you have to consider that. You have to be more careful than at the commercial gym. Am I ready? My triceps is ready or not? Kinda yes, but I'll just go for water and I'll come back into it. Just a little bit of water helps me, and yeah, I think it's a good time. Damn. All the time, same thing. Okay. All right. So yeah, I'll try to go for 5, and I might help. My right hand is gonna help me. Yeah, that was good. That was really good. That was amazing. Damn. Oh, good. Brilliant. Ooh. Nice. This is nice. You know, I want to go for one more set. By the way, how much time? We here already? 34 minutes. Yeah, it's a perfect time for one more. Oh. Water. Yep. Right. Yeah. I start with my left. My left arm goes first because it's a weaker arm. I would say for triceps specifically, not a lot weaker, but still, the right arm is stronger. It's, you know, it just equalizes. It makes them equal. So I don't have that much energy left for my right arm, as I had for my left one. But if you have, so like for me toggers, left hand, left arm is weaker. I always go like with the left hand or left arm. Then it's a right side. But if you have equal, you have to switch. So let's say today you go first with the right side. But the next training, like next week, start with the left arm or hand, whatever. Like if you have enough strength, like for both of them, they're equal. It's better to change them every single either week or a month, you know, bi-weekly, whatever. But it's better to change. If you don't, um, you might not train them equally all the time. Ooh. Yeah. And I don't want to go any lower. So the floor is the best. It actually is the best thing. What I have is the floor. I can start from the floor. I don't like stretching muscles too much. Don't get me wrong. Like stretching is good, but not with like very heavy weight. Your body adapts for any types of exercises basically, and if you go slow and you are preparing your body for whatever movement is, your body's gonna adapt for sure, but it's a higher potential risk. It's like a rubber band. If you stretch like rubber band too much, what's gonna happen? Tear. Same thing with muscle. If you stretch too much your muscles, you're gonna tear that muscle, which is not a fun thing. I had one tear, uh, my hamstring, right hamstring. So I had this area, whole area where it's like yellowish, purplish, like darkish, the entire area because I started my like first maybe or second step, and I feel like, oh, I cannot run anymore. I cannot step on my leg anymore. So yeah. And another thing about a home gym, you can put your music, whatever you like. I'm not really, the person who likes music, but it's just a noise. It's not a silent room. You just have some noise. And I like to work out with some noise. I used to work out with some noise. Like when people talk. There's always music in the gym, all the time. When you go, I don't really pay attention, but I like feeling the noise for some reason. Yeah, people are talking. People are doing exercise, so they're kind of noise from the machines, from the plates, from bar dumbbells, like stuff like that. And I don't really listen to the music even right now, but I just like to having that such a noise. It's not loud, but it fills the empty room. It fills the silence, I would say. You definitely can work out with the headphones and stuff like that, but if there is an option where you could work out without headphones, why not? Like, why would you carry an extra device, extra equipment, if you can do everything without that? Yeah, but you don't have community. If you work out at home, yeah, so. And it depends what kind of home you have, what kind of place you have. Depends, like, whether, family size, all that matters. I'll go for one more. One more is gonna go, like, maybe I would say in 2 more minutes. And that would be my last one. And I feel it's pumped. So I touch my triceps and it's huge. Well, I mean, it's bigger than it was before I start training today. Before my training, today's training session, it's still pumped. If you feel that your arm, your muscle is bigger, so you're still warm. Blood is still there. Even if you rest for like a long time, I always rest for a long time because I am not ready to do the next set. I would rather uh, spend more time than less time. I would rather take an extra minute, even if it's like really extra, not necessarily, than to have 1 minute less. That means I will not be able to do the work. Now I'm doing like five reps per each set. I will be able to do, let's say, 3 or 4 max. But your muscle still needs more, still able to do more, but you just don't give enough rest. Why would you not give enough rest? All right. Especially for the last one. Like, especially the time when you're not, so you just don't rush. You don't need to rush anything, basically. It's a slow process. It's really slow process. And you have to trust the process. Eventually you will see yourself grow. If you take picture, if you track your result, you will see the progress. It's gonna come for sure, but it's slow. First, strength. A lot of people say, oh, there are different types of workouts, like one for strength, one for, whatever. What else? Like for muscles, what else? Like if you cut, you can see like your lean body. But basically it's all the same. You will not get strong if you're not big. You will not get big if you're not strong. You have to become strong, and then you will become big. Obviously, bigger person is stronger. Obviously, smaller person is weaker. Obviously, all people would say that. There's no doubt. Strong is big, big means strong. Alright, I don't think that I'm ready yet. Still, but I'm getting close to it. Yeah, water time. Drink a little bit of water. Okay. Yeah, I'm still not ready. I'm not ready. Still last. I'll take out in 1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah, I rest for quite a long time. Like it's more than 5 minutes for sure. It's about, I would say, 7 minutes. But if you need so, take it. If you don't need, if like 3 minutes is enough for you, go with 3 minutes. It really depends how much time you need. It really depends how ready you are. It really depends like how long you work out, how heavy you go. If you're ready, the point is to do the set where you're ready. If you are not ready, get ready. How simple is that? If you feel that you need more time for a rest, just rest more. If you know before the set, oh, most likely I will not do, like 5, 8, 10, or whatever your plan is. I want to go for 12, but I think I'm gonna do only like 6 or 8. Why would you start for that if you already know that it's not gonna happen? Rest more. Okay. I'll go drink a little more and yeah, that's it. Okay. Yep. Let's go. All right. I'll try to make 7. Can I do 7? adjust my bar. Okay, good. A little bit of rest. 7 was nice. Damn, that was hard. Okay, right. Last one. Yeah, I took a little longer rest time, so I would be able to do even more than 5. Rest it up. Alright guys, yeah, thank you. Oh, see you next time.